Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Drallo44. I hope you are all keeping well today. Now I'm going to be talking to you about a 4th region farming spot called the Refined Man of the Underworld. It's very good for things like gold, armita, materials if you want to dismantle things, and a couple of other things that sometimes drop along the way. Now, giving a bit of a breakdown, just kind of like what I'm using. I mean, I'm only halfway through the 4th region at the moment, so yes, I'm slower than maybe a lot of people, but however, you know, this is where, you know, everyone's speed is kind of different. Now, what I'm going to use for this is a Steel Talisman. I'll use then Carnage, Power Pill, and then I do actually use Poison because my build is all around just trying to poison damage and just deal as much damage as I can, even though they are resistant to it. Mizuki is weak to fire, and Gozuki is weak to water. If you prefer to use them, it is of course, you know, something that's it's worth doing. Now, as you can see, I take out the Gaki as quick as possible. The Enkis are always a little bit more of a pain, even though you fought them lots of times. As you can see, fortunately though, my blades have gone purple, so it gives me some extra damage for that imbuing corruption thing, which is always nice. Now, Gozuki on his own, to be honest, I find him really easy. I just do not find him a problem. His swipes are quite predictable. You can burst counter that red attack, of course, if you can. I just chose to dodge out the way, to be honest, on that occasion. The only attack that he has that I find is a bit of a pain is his bull charge. For some reason, their first countering it is quite tricky, don't know why, and it's one of those things. But as you can see, I'm just dodging around him. He does big slow swings, you can guard, dodge round, do more damage, and so on there. And it's all with farming. I mean, look, you know, at the end of the day, farming's all about doing it as quick as possible. Power Pill I did use as well, in case I didn't mention that earlier, but just for that extra damage to do as much as I can. Now, I could use Yatsu to cause poison, and I've got the poison sort of like thing on as well. So this again is just trying to charge it. Now, as you can see, I try to burst counter him, and somehow he gets through that and still manages to then hit me twice. What can I say? One of those things. Sometimes farming, it's not always going to go perfectly, but you know, the idea is speed. Farm, speed, rinse and repeat. And you know, I mean, okay, it is repetitious, and it's one of those things that, you know, I wouldn't burn yourself out with it, but I would just farm as and when you feel like doing that, just to kind of get those extra materials and those bonus things. As you can see there, Gozuki is going to die due to the poison, so that's him out, and now it's only a one-on-one with Mizuki. Now, Mizuki I find a little bit more tricky for some reason. He's not the hardest boss by any means, but he just does a couple of things that sometimes can be a little bit irritating. Now, I'm going to use Sloth on him and Weakness again, and then I'm going to put Fire on because this is his weakness to do more damage. Now, as he swipes at you, I'm just going to guard and dodge. Going to actually, of course, key charge when I can, get out of there, and then repeat, and just try and cause as much damage as I can. Now, always good to try and pick up any materials that you've gained, because if for any reason you do die, at least you don't lose the materials. It's very frustrating to die accidentally and then lose what you've gained. It does happen, unfortunately, occasionally, so just be aware of that. Now, going to cast Sloth on him again just to slow him down. It's just to make my life a little easier. I feel entitled to do that. Farming is all about being as quick and efficient as possible. As you can see there, he does the charge. Should have burst counter it really, but one of those things. And yeah, and that's pretty much going to be mainly the whole point. I mean, it's going to be just putting the fire on. Surely I'm going to finish him then with my Guardian, and that's the idea, is just to do it as quick as possible. You gain about 100 and something thousand Amrita, you gain quite a lot of material, sometimes you can gain higher level things, and it's a really, really good spot just to gain that extra bit of parts for leveling up, and gold, and all the other things as well. And so that's it for me. That's pretty much the video in that. It's really good for the soul cores as well, for the Gozuki and Mizuki soul cores if you're after them and you use them. So that is pretty much it. But look, that's everything from me regarding this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a like or a comment or anything. But otherwise, that is everything from me. So have a great day, and you take care. Cheers now. Bye-bye.